Spurgeon isn't always thought of as a theologian. He's thought of as a popular preacher. In reality, he was a theologian. He read books of theology avidly. He was reading 6 books of theology a week. He was studying the scriptures in the original languages. And you can see that in his sermons. He doesn't show it off, but it comes out. You can see that's what he is doing. So he's an avid student of scripture and theology, but he's not thought to be a theologian, especially, I think, because he's so clear and so simple in what he says, and therefore he's thought not to be profound. But Spurgeon himself said, there are many so-called deep thinkers who are like dry wells in which there is nothing but some mud, a few sticks, and a dead cat or two, and therefore it's hard to see the bottom. But if at the bottom of a deep well you have clear living water, then you can see clearly. And he's saying, if you preach the deep things of God with a clarity and simplicity that will serve the people, that's good, pastorally minded theology. That's Christly theology. And that's what being a theologian looked like for Spurgeon. He wanted to be both faithful to God and loving the people as he did his theology. And there's a lesson there for theologians that, we seek to stretch our minds, to work our minds hard to understand the truths of God. But we then work equally hard to enable people to understand these wonderful truths. And we never, never play games or use that knowledge to show off how erudite or knowledgeable we are. And what Spurgeon did so wonderfully is he was no gamesman in theology, but used his knowledge of God for the service of the church.